I will that we are struggling to the implementations. What is what?
Hmm. But your profile
I don't
shortlisting.
understand to explain that implementation now. Yes, it will start listed.
Okay. So how many interviews you attended?
More than 10.
10 interviews.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So in all the interviews, you are facing only the project point of view.
At implementation part, main implement as projective part, we are
Hmm.
failure at that same. They are
So
asking
how many years you are
how
showing
to
in the
handle it.
CV?
I 4 years, 4.2.
4.2. Fine,
Yes.
Venkatesh. Thank you. Any others?
Yes.
Okay. Is my screen visible?
Yes.
Fine. Thank you. Myself, Shrikant. Currently, I'm working as a functional manager in Coimbatore region. My total experience 17 years into SAP. I'm associated with Mara Technologies. The key person of Mara Technologies, Mr. Dhanush, currently is working as a delivery manager in the Gulf region. And the key success of Mara Technologies, we are grouping all functional module people like FI, CO, SD, material management, MM, PP, PM, QM, EWM, and even PS also. So here we are integrating all functional module people and we will provide you a real-time environment. So this is the only organization you can explore the real-time project. So wherever you go in the interview point of view, definitely they will ask you about the project. They will start from how many projects you did, what are the projects you involved, could you explain the phases, what is Activate methodology, what is ASAP methodology, what are the phases you involved, and did you involved in the scope document, how you prepare the BPML, what is fit to standard, what is gap analysis, what are the RISE objects you identified, how you fit the RISE object into this gap, how you did the FSD, functional specification document. Could you explain any one FSD? What are the challenges you faced in FSD? Could you explain the enhancement, workflow, forms, reports, enhancement? Then what are the configuration involved? How you build the KDS? Could you explain business blueprint? And in configuration, what are the configuration involved? Then testing, how you prepare the test script? And what is unit testing, integration testing, and user acceptance testing? How you did cutover activity? What are the tools you used for data migration? How you did go live? What are the challenges you faced in the project? How many module members are there? How many group members are there? How you interacted with the client? How you collected data with the client? Then comes to support. Could you explain P4, 3, P2, P1 level of tickets? What are the tools you used in that? And what are the challenges you faced? How many tickets you received? Per month, how many tickets you received? What is the time duration you took for the P4, P3, P2, and even P1 also? Could you explain any migration tool? So likewise, all project related questions you will get in the project interview. So these all questions will come in the interview point of view. So for all those questions, you will get the visual answer with us because you are doing the live project. We are into this training for past 17 years. This is our 18th year. We already trained 15,000 plus professionals. We also provide some of the training program like project manager level and solution architect level training also we are providing. And All are successfully working as a consultant, project manager, and the architect across the globe. Because till you people get the job, we will support you. That is the biggest advantage in Mara. Till you get job, we will support you. We have two divisions, training and consultancy. So training, under the name of Mara, we are providing end-to-end implementation project, and we have our own consultancy. Through our consultancy, we are helping you people to get a job across the globe. And here in Mara Technologies, you will come to know what is SAP S4 HANA Greenfield Implementation Project. Then support rollout and migration. Support project in the sense P4, P3, P2, P1 level of tickets with the Jira tool exposure. And for rollout and migration, you will get the global template which to be followed for rollouting a project from one company code to another company code, one plant to another plant, one sales organization to another sales organization. Likewise, what are the challenges we may face for migrating the data from ECC to S4 HANA? What are the delta changes to be configured? Everything will be guided in this project training. And this project consists of 6 phases. Because we are following Activate methodology, Activate consists of 6 phases. It starts with discover, prepare, explore, realize, deploy, and run. The first phase, discover phase. Normally in real time, this is the phase where we will do the requirement gathering. The key persons are business analysts from our side involved with the core team member from the client side, and they will prepare the generic scope document. It will be in high level. Once the generic scope document completed, again the solution architect and the senior consultant will involve. Module wise, senior consultant will involve again, and they will prepare the module specific scope document. Actually, the senior consultant or solution architect or business consultant, while visiting the client, they will conduct multiple workshops. And in each and every workshop, the Q&A session will be there. Based on the Q&A session only, the scope document will be prepared. So this is the only deliverable document in the discover phase. And the scope document is also called assess document. The discover phase is also called requirement gathering phase. Once we completed the scope, we will move on to prepare phase. There, first the team will be finalized. That is called project organization structure will be finalized. Based on the module, how many consultants required and who are all the consultants. For example, FI say 2, CO 2, SD 2, MM 2, PPQM 2, EWM 2. 2 in the sense, one senior and one associate. Likewise, technical people. 1 basis, 1 security, followed by 7 to 8 ABAPs. So each functional module will be allocated a particular ABAP consultant. Each functional module will carry a ABAP consultant. So if we have 8 functional module means minimum 8 ABAPs will be there. So all put together 15 to 20 consultant will be there in the project. Once the team finalized, we will move on to kickoff meeting. There the introduction will take place. From our side starts with delivery manager, project manager, scrum master or PMO, followed by all the technical and functional consultant. From their side starts with directors, managers, stakeholders and sponsors, followed by all the core team members. So in the kickoff meeting, after the introduction, the scope document, which is prepared in the discover phase, will be distributed to all the consultants here. So from here, our role starts. As a consultant, once we receive the scope, we can go through it for further clarification. We can discuss with the core team member, and we will deliver our first deliverable document as a BPML. BPML means business process map list or master list. Here, let me show you the sample BPML. First, let me open in point of view. So material management. Material management starts with procurement of stock material, non-stock material, asset procurement, service, subcontracting, consignment, consumable, inter-STO, intra-STO, third party, vendor return, reservation, physical inventory, invoice verification. So the objective of BPML here, we are mapping the client business process into SAP standard business process. As a functional consultant, we may aware of all SAP standard process. So now what we are doing as a we are mapping the client business process into SAP standard business process. So from here, to be process starts. We entered into SAP. We mapped the client business into SAP standard. Okay, so here we are just giving the high level procurement of stock material, procurement of consumable material, procurement of service material, service procurement, or non-stock material, consignment, consumable, inter-STO, intra-STO. Likewise, we are mapping it. Okay, likewise, let me show you FI. See, finance and controlling. FI consists of 5 sub-modules, controlling separate module. Under FI, we have GL, all GL related process. Journal entry, document parking, holding, sample, reference, without reference. So these all are GL related postings. Then payable. This is the integration between FI and all vendor related process. Then receivable. This is the integration between FI and SD, all customer related process. Then asset accounting, all asset related process like asset purchase, asset sales, asset depreciation, asset scrap, asset transfer, asset service, asset on rental, asset on service. Likewise, all asset related process. Then banking, there all the banking related process. Like in house banking, we will configure the different types of banks, whichever we are having. Then controlling separate module, even though we given here. In our project, under controlling, we will cover profit center, cost center, material ledger activation. Material ledger activation is the integration between CO and Then profitability analysis. That is the integration between SD and CO. Then internal order. That is the integration between PP and CO. So this process will be covered in the controlling. Then let me show you SD point of view. Sales and distribution. See, under sales and distribution, we have inquiry, quotation, sales order. Here also contract, scheduling agreement will come. Then service sales, rush order, cash. Then third party, intra-STO, debit memo, service notification, order cancellation, free of charge. So these all are standard process. You can see here company code base we mapped. Then PP point of view, production planning. See, under production planning, here we are covering all 3 sectors. Make to order for discrete, make to stock for discrete. Again, make to order for process, make to stock for process, make to stock for repetitive, again make to order for repetitive. So all 3 sectors will be covered here. Then capacity, requirement planning, batch management. So these are the standard process. As a PP consultant, we may already aware of all the standard process with steps. Now we are mapping it. That's it. Once we map it, we want to present to the client, and after their approval, we will move to explore. There, we will start with fit to standard. So fit to standard means whatever process we identified in the SAP system in BPML, we want to explain detail to the client. That is called fit to standard. For example, let me show you one sample process here. Let me open in point of view. Fit to standard based on SAP best practice we prepare. Here, let me open the procurement of direct stock material. So for all the module, for all the process, the content would be the same. It consists of overview, key process flow, business benefit, flow chart, roles and authorization. So what we are doing here in Fit to Standard, we are explaining the process which we identified. That is high level, we already presented. We entered into SAP. To be process started. Now, each and every process, we are explaining detailedly to the client. For explanation, SAP itself given a portal called SAP Best Practice and Signavio tool. By using SUSER ID, we can able to log in there. Based on the module, based on the process, we can get all the information and we can prepare a slides like this. It starts with about the process. See, the procurement of direct stock material can be executed manually or by MRP. Automatic also can be executed, followed by steps. It starts with purchase requisition, convert into purchase order, then goods receipt, invoice verification, if required down payment. Then business benefit. By using SAP S4 HANA direct material procurement process, what are the benefit client will get? But also, as a functional consultant, we are the responsible person to explain the business benefit to the client, followed by flow chart. Here you can see the roles also given. Purchaser can execute the purchase requisition and the purchase order. Then purchase manager can do the approvals. Warehouse clerk can execute the goods receipt. Then inventory manager will maintain the inventory, transfer posting and goods issue. Accounts payable accountant will do down payment, advance payment and invoice verification. We given separately also roles here. So likewise, we want to explain each and every process detailedly to the client. That is called fit to standard. So first what we did, we entered with scope document. There we recorded client business process. Then we moved to prepare. There we started with BPML. In BPML, we mapped the client business process into SAP standard process in BPML. Then we moved to explore. There we did fit to standard workshop. In that workshop, we explained each and every process with roles and steps detailedly to the client. Now, client may get some knowledge in SAP. They got some knowledge in SAP. Once they got, the discussion will go on. While discussion, we may face some gaps, which is not available in standard SAP. That is called gap analysis. And we are fitting the gap into ABAP objects. The objects are workflow, report, interface, conversion, enhancement, and forms. These are the ABAP objects. To develop this ABAP object, we required ABAP support. So for them, as a functional consultant, we want to prepare the FSD document, functional specification document. In FSD, the logic will be there. I think someone joined. In FSD, the logic will be there. To write the FSD, as a functional consultant, what we want to do? We want to identify the table name and field name. Before that, for each and every object, before writing the FSD, for each and every object, we want to finalize the template with the client. For example, report means What are the customized to be followed in that report, that layout? Forms, smart forms. What are the fields to be there in that forms? What are the interfaces we are going to interact with SAP to non-SAP? So likewise, we want to first finalize the template. Then based on the template, we want to identify the table name and field name. Then we can write the logic in the FSD. Based on the FSD document, ABAPer will take care. Then we will move on to KDS. KDS means key data structure. Here, we are suggesting the codification to the client. For example, let me show you the sample KDS. First, let me open in FI point of view. Here you can see. See here in KDS, the objective of KDS, we are suggesting the naming codification to the client. The naming codifications are company 6-digit alphanumeric, company code 4-digit alphanumeric. So these are the codification. Whatever we are configuring in the SAP system, whether it might be standard or customized, whatever we are configuring in the SAP system, it should mention in this KDS. All the naming codification should be mentioned in the KDS detailing. So here in this implementation project, as a functional consultant, we are the only person to suggest the codification to the client. For example, company RD0000. See here you can see Rezayat group of companies. In this company, we suggested RD0000. So whatever we are suggesting to the client, it should be justifiable. It should be meaningful. And it should be relevant to the client. Such a manner we want to design this codification. As you know, once we configured, we can't change it. So before that, all the codifications, here you can see the global settings, physical year variant, posting paid variant, field status variant, document type with number ranges. In physical year variant, we used K4. So what is this K4? This is standard one. Whether it is the standard or customized, irrespective of that, we want to mention it here. Then GL grouping, asset, liability, income and expense with followed by GLs. From number and to. Then accounts receivable side, BP grouping and customer grouping with number ranges. Accounts payable side, BP grouping and vendor grouping with number ranges. Dunning procedure, advance payment, terms of payment, advance payment, terms of payment, banks. What are the bank accounts we are going to use? Cash journal, tax procedure, withholding tax, foreign currency, asset accounting, controlling, actually separate module, but we given here, leading ledger, material ledger, all the GLs, whatever we are configuring under income, expense, asset and liability, all the GLs should be mentioned here. Then I will show you the sample KDS for material management. Starts with plant, purchase organization, purchasing group, purchase organization, purchasing group, material type, material group, service master, pricing procedure, BP, business partner. Here also grouping will come, automatic account determination. This is the integration between and FI. So based on the movement type 101, 102, 561, 541, 641. So based on this movement type, what are the accounting keys to be hitted? And what based on the accounting key, what are the GL account to be assigned? That also we want to mention in the KDS, including accounting key, accrual key like FRL likewise. All the keys should be mentioned. Then pricing procedure for domestic, international, and subcontracting. All the document type with the number ranges, purchase info record, payment terms, release strategy, all baseline configuration. Then SD point of view. As you know, SD starts with sales organization. So what is our objective of KDS? The objective of KDS is we are finalizing the naming codification here. The naming codification should be properly defined. It should be justifiable, it should be meaningful, it should be relevant to the client. Sales organization, say RA10 for company code. The sales organization also RA10. RA20 company code, RA20. So the relevance should be there. It should be relevant to that organization. For example, we given, okay, then distribution channel, division, shipping point, sales office, sales group, sales area, document type with the number ranges. Here also partner function, sales area document, sales order document, delivery document, billing document, all the document types with number ranges, pricing, payment terms, material which to be extended for SD view, service master also same. So all the configuration, naming codification should be mentioned here. Then PP point of view. So production planning. My system stuck. I will show you at last. So after this KDS, we will move on to business blueprint. Business blueprint is the combination of as and to be document. It starts with about the project. Okay. So business blueprint is the combination of as and to be document. It starts with about the project, followed by organization structure, then master data, process, followed by gaps identified based on the process, solutions provided to the gaps, then all the configuration steps with the path and T code should be maintained in the business blueprint. Business blueprint is also called business solution document. In GCC, we call it blueprint. In S4 HANA, we are calling it as a business solution document. And in some of the organization, they are naming it as a process definition document. Grouping of all the process is called business solution document. For each and every process, we are preparing a document is called process definition document. So these all are key deliverable documents. As a functional consultant in real-time project, 70% of the work will come under documentation point of view. Then we will move on to some additional documents like data migration strategy. So data migration and the strategy means which tool we are going to be used for migrating the data from legacy to SAP, from non-SAP to SAP. The tool which we are going to be used for migrating the data from non-SAP to SAP. For example, migrate your data, migrate your cockpit. So what is migrate your cockpit? And what are the templates to be followed in migrate your cockpit? That we want to explain it here. Then authorization matrix. See, authorization matrix means what? The consultant, okay, the end user, the key user. So for them, the base system will create the authorization. Each designation will have their own authorizations. So those authorizations will be created by basis and the credentials will be provided by security team. Based on the designation, the authorization will be given. Followed by roles assignment, purchaser, purchase manager, warehouse clerk, sales representative, accounts payable accountant, inventory manager, inbound delivery executive. So likewise, the roles are there. Based on the roles also, the authorization should be assigned. Here again, the basis will create the roles, security will provide the authorization. For them, as a functional consultant, we are the responsible person to provide the matrix document, authorization matrix document. It will be in matrix format in Excel. Based on that, the basis and security will take care. Till here, we did only documentation point of view. I will repeat again. We will start with discover. There we did scope document. There are two types of scope document, generic and module specific. Then we moved to prepare. There we did BPML. BPML means business process map list. We are mapping the client business process from the scope into SAP standard process. As a functional consultant, we are aware of all the SAP standard process. Now we entered into SAP. From here to be process started. Then we moved to explore. There we started with fit to standard workshop based on SAP best practice. SAP itself define a portal called best practice, that is called me.sap.help.sap.com. By using SUser ID, we can able to log in there. Based on the module, based on the process, we can get all the information and we can prepare the slides for the fit to standard workshop. Sometimes some functionality might not available in standard SAP, that we will consider as a gap, and we will fit the gap into ABAP object. To develop the ABAP object, we require ABAP support. For them, as a function consultant, we want to develop the functional specification document FSD, and we will provide to the ABAP, and then they will take care. Followed by KDS. KDS means key data structure. Here we are suggesting the codification to the client. Then business blueprint. Business blueprint is the combination of assets and to be document. It started with about the project, followed by master data, organization structure, master data, process, gaps, solutions provided to the gaps, followed by all the configuration steps with the path and T code. Then some additional document like data migration strategy document, authorization and roles assignment document. Once we completed all those things, for each and every deliverable, we want to get approval with the clients. Once they approved, we will move on to realize. There we will start the configuration in the SAP system. As you know, FI will start first in the development server. We will start with the enterprise structure, followed by master data and the process. Once the baseline completed, then MMSD, PP, PM, QM, EWM, their configuration, they will start respectively. Once everyone completed the configuration, we will do unit testing in the development itself. Normally, module consultant, respective module consultant will perform unit testing. For example, rush order, cash order, then consignment. These are the basic O2C process. Under unit testing, SD consultant will perform. Standard procurement, that means procurement of raw material, consignment, consumable, service. Again, basic process, basic P2P, consultant will do this unit testing, under unit testing. Make to stock is the process done under unit testing by PP. Only GL posting. GL postings between different GLs will be taken care by the FI by unit testing. Then we will move on to integration testing. After completion of the unit, all the TR will be moved to the quality. There we will upload some 20% of the real-time data. Then cross-module consultant will perform integration testing. Again, there are two types of integration testing. Functional module-based integration testing, technical module-based integration testing. Functional module-based means intra-STO, third-party, MM and SD. Then automatic account determination, MM and FI. Material ledger activation, again, this CO and MM. Okay, then internal order. Again, CO and PP. Make to stock, PP and SD. Okay, then profitability analysis, SD and CO. Inbound delivery, EWM and MM. Outbound delivery, SD and EWM. Accounts payable, MM and FI. Accounts receivable, FI and SD. So likewise, the process will be segregated and will be tested in the integration testing. As I said, there are two types of integration testing. Functional consultant will perform process-based integration testing, which we discussed. Next, technical people. They are called middleware consultant. Their modules are like SAP PIPO and SAP MII. So those people will take care of the technical integration testing. SAP system integrated with other devices, other softwares. So those testing will be taken care by the technical people. They are also called middleware consultant. After this integration testing, we will move on to deploy phase. There we will start with UAT, user acceptance testing. Actually, while performing the UT, unit testing and the integration testing, as a functional consultant, we will prepare the user manual. Based on the user manual and the test script, we will train the core team member and he will do the UAT, user acceptance testing. Once he completed, we will do cutover. Cutover means what? We want to freeze the existing system and migrate the data from legacy to SAP, from non-SAP to SAP. Normally, in real time, they will allocate 7 working days for the cutover. First, we will plan it for the 7 days. Based on the plan, we will do cutover activity. First day, all the TR will be moved to quality to production. Second day, again, the technical middleware consultant will perform integration testing in the production server. From third day onwards, all the master data, transaction data will be transferred from legacy to SAP. FI will start first, followed by MM, SD, PP will go on. Once everyone migrated, we will do readiness check. That is called pre-go live check. Once everything completed, we will fix a day and perform the go live. On the go live day, client also invite their vendors and customers. In front of them, we will execute all the process. And from that moment onwards, client start using SAP as their ERP software. And the live transaction will be monitored by us. The production system will be activated and we will start supporting the users. Then we will move on to run phase. Run phase is also called hypercare. In hypercare, we will train all the end users. We will hand over all the documents and we will solve if any issues are there. We will prepare the user manual for the further reference also. Normally, the run phase would be 4-month duration. After 4 months, the project moves to support. Then based on SLA, it will move on. That's it about the implementation project. Now, why you people want to choose Mara Technologies? So as I said clearly, we are the only organization by integrating all functional module people and providing a live environment to you people. Actually, our methodology, let me share here. First, we will start with what is Activate methodology. So whatever I showed here, only high level. There are 25 plus deliverable documents will be trained by us. All the template also will be shared by us. What is difference between SAP versus Activate? So here you will come to know the methodology. SAP means which we followed in ECC. So in Activate we are following in S4 HANA. And the difference between waterfall and agile. What is sprint model will be guided here. Followed by landscape of SAP and versions and history. In this landscape, we also included what is private server, that is on-premises, what is public cloud, what is private cloud, what is RISE with SAP will be guided in this session. Then detailed view of Activate methodology with a flow like a project plan we will prepare. Then overview, actually overview of the RISE object will be given initially. Okay, The detailed session will be there in the Saturdays. Every Saturday we will have FSD session. The delta changes. What is the delta changes between ECC to S4HANA? Module wise, we will train you people. And we will move on to client. So the client, which we already implemented in the Gulf region, in S4HANA, okay, Razayat group of company. So Razayat is a very big organization there. And moreover, it covers all three industries: manufacturing, trading, and service. So in the single project, you people will come to know all three different industry sectors. Then scope document. Module wise scope document will be guided by us. Till here, we will work like a client, project manager, and the scrum master. Then from BPML, you people want to work like a consultant. We will provide all the necessary informations with template and sessions. You want to deliver BPML, Fit to Standard, KDS, Business Blueprint. And in Saturdays, we will take FSD. Even you can also come out with your own layout. We will help you how to write the FSD. To write the FSD, we want to learn the tables and we want to understand how to map the tables. That also will be guided. Configuration document will be shared by us. Test script will be shared by us. Real-time scenarios will be shared by us. In data migration, LTMC, LSMW, and migrate your cockpit. All three tools will be guided and trained by us. And you can also lively upload the data by using migrate your cockpit. Then interview questions will be shared by us, mock interviews. See, Monday to Friday, daily 1 hour session will be there. The entire program duration 60 days. In Saturdays, 3 to 4 hour session will be there for FSD. Afternoon, we will conduct the mock interviews. Support tickets will be shared by us. For ECC to S4HANA and rollout, we will provide the checklists. Fiori, at least one process you can able to execute in Fiori. We will train you in the roles also. Support tickets also we have with real-time scenarios. So here again, why you want to choose Mara Technologies? See here, there are many people are joining, but all of them are asking, will I get a job? Will you help me to get a job? How to enter into SAP industry? How to get a job? How can I get maximum pay? So these are the questions people are asking. So many level of people are joining also. Like some of them are end users, some of them are domain changers, some of them are already consultant to enrich their knowledge to get more salary. They are also joining. So all three will not be in same level of knowledge. But after completion, everyone should have same level of knowledge. So for that, we will connect with you people separately also. Wherever you are lagging in the configuration, see, as I said, to get a job, you need 3 things. People are asking about the job placement, but we are not tied up with any of the companies. Not only me. If someone telling, yeah, I tie up with so-and-so company means that is just for marketing. We are into this domain for past 17 years. So we come across 30,000 plus professionals and we trained 15,000 plus professionals. So we know how to get easily into SAP industry. So for that, you need 3 things: in-depth configuration knowledge, project exposure with relevant experience document. So wherever you are lagging in the configuration aspects, definitely we will take care. Certain extent, we will take care. For example, in FI point of view, if you are lagging in asset and house banking and CO, internal order, profitability analysis, definitely we will take care. Some of them are joining, but they don't know how to configure that first baseline 25 steps. So they are losers. So for them, we can't support anything. They want to go through the configuration, then they can do the project. Because in this entire 60 days program, we will allocate only 7 days for the project configuration point of view. Then FSD, in advanced level training, we will guide you how to write the FSD. And we will train you on Jira tool. In the support project, we will train you on Jira tool. All the real-time scenarios will be provided by us in the UAT, user acceptance testing. And we will conduct minimum 8 mock interviews to you people. So you can see the visual improvement. Every weekend, we will assist you and we will explain your performance. So day by day improvement will be there. And after completion, you can justify yourself as a minimum 4+ year experienced consultant. Actually, current month, August month, tomorrow we are starting the batch, 19th of August. The timing, 11 a.m. to 12 p.m. morning batch. And already a batch started on 12th. The few sessions completed that timing, 9 p.m. to 10 p.m. And from tomorrow, we are starting the morning batch, 11 a.m. to 12 p.m. And 100% we are helping you people to get a job through our consultancy. We will help you to make your CV and we will conduct mock interviews and we will do profile marketing. Through LinkedIn also, we will help you to do profile marketing, and through our consultancy also, we will circulate your profile and push your profile. The advantage after completion, definitely you can project yourself as a 4+, and you will get in-depth knowledge in configuration, project, and best practice. We have our own consultancy service. Through our consultancy service, we will help you to get a job. Until you get job, we will support you. That is the biggest advantage of Mara Technologies. For this end-to-end implementation project, we are charging 35,000. Currently, we are providing 5,000 as a discount. Only 30 you need to pay. This 30 also you can pay in 2 installments, 20 and 10. And thank you. That's it from my side. Now you can start asking your doubts.
Sir, do we get the server access?
Yes.
Okay. And so whatever we have seen on the screen, so are we doing all the things in these class sessions, sir?
100% you will do.
Okay. Sir, I have a few things I want to know that,
Yes.
like, the EBS, electronic bank statement, and DME, and
High level we can provide because for that we require some license now.
Uh-huh.
So this is also a training server only, right? We are not having license.
Okay.
So whatever in this server possible, definitely we can do.
Okay.
Okay.
So we'll be covering like DME and electronic bank statement and a few more things, sir.
Yes, actually it is not included. This is like extra topic. Okay. We can include. Do you know the configurations for that?
I had done it long time back.
Then no problem. We can include it. Not a problem.
Yeah, okay, sir.
Okay.
So anything in ABAP also it will be told, or how it is like?
No, only functional. Ababus is not allowed in this system. Yes.
Okay.
So
we are grouping only functional: MM, SD, FI, PP, PM, QM, EWM, and project system.
Okay.
Sir, my main module is the
transportation management.
Sorry, one by one, please. Yes, Sharma, could you now?
Yes, sir. So my core module is FICO. So we'll be covering all the topics in FICO, sir.
Yeah, I should know. 54 processes are there. And if everything will be covered.
Okay.
I hope you come across that KDS and
Yes, I have
business
seen.
blueprint, right? Yeah,
Right, I've seen all.
everything will be covered, those things.
Okay, sir.
So I also worked in Gulf region only, so I know. See, we are always like single man, are we? Okay, in India we have separate team for MDG, testing, and scope document preparation, but there it is not like that.
Okay.
Okay, a single person should do from the scope to go live, and even they want to work on multiple modules also.
All the modules, sir. Single person.
Normally, implementation like that they will not do, but support.
Okay.
So a single person will take care the support of MMSD, EWM, FIPS, PPU. Someone will take care like this.
Okay. As I'm handling.
Sorry.
Sir, as I'm doing the same work here in EY. So I'm working on cross modules.
I understand.
And so,
yes.
Do we get the configuration document so I can start it?
Yes. I should know the once you starting the after KDS we will share you.
Okay, sir.
Is Venkat from your side any doubt?
Sir, I have a question.
Yes, Tamir.
Will there any sessions for transportation management module, TM?
No, currently we don't have TM.
Okay, thank you.
Hi, sir.
Yes, Venkat.
Already we scheduled the interviews, sir. You can help any. Just I will continue this course also.
By hurting 300 plus questions, we can crack any interview. Is not a problem. Okay. Only 1 hour required. Okay. See, if you explain the project, what I explained, if you explain to the interviewer, definitely he will impress on you.
Okay.
Okay. Then some small challenges. That's it. Very simple. Cracking interviews very easy nowadays. Surviving in the industry, that is the biggest challenge people are facing.
But now I am in resigning, but I am in free. I got a job at. But that's why I will asking you. Just I will schedule already 10 entries are there, but one entry is not confirmed.
No problem. We can connect separately.
Okay. So this is my main. Then once I will not attend the class, that after that we will share the video.
Yeah. All the session will be recorded and uploaded in the Google Drive. You can watch it anytime, and the WhatsApp group will be there for all the trainees. Whatever you are posting in the group, we will address you.
And one more question: that it is completely 60 days or more than
60 days, including Sunday, 60 days.
Yes. Okay. Yes. Okay, sir. Thank you.
Fine. Yes, Upala. Upala Srinivas. Dheeraj.
Yeah, it's actually basically for the end user as of now.
Okay.
From the warehousing.
But you know the configurations, no?
Yeah, for the EWM actually I have no 1 year before. Right now I am again starting the practices.
No problem. You can join. We will take care. Okay.
Sure. Yeah.
So first part would be this documentation. No, so parallelly you can do it.
Achha. And there's a MM and EDMM course also you can continue or only for that project?
Configuration means that based on the availability that you can connect separately, we will discuss.
Sure. Yeah.
Who invited you?
No, actually one of my friend invited me through the LinkedIn.
It's okay, like Maria, Yosri and Anina. Okay, no problem. I will text my number here. Okay, my number 9894 11906. I texted in the chat box. You can note it and ping me. Tomorrow morning we can discuss. Yes, Upala, for your actually your voice not clear.
Sir, I'm ride the bike on the road, sir.
Okay, no problem. You can take my number. I texted in the chat box. For your doubts and queries, you can ping me. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Fine, guys. That's it from my side. Thank you all. Thanks for joining. We can see you soon in the session. Thank you all. Bye.